From the time we're young, we're taught a familiar story. Go to school, study hard, get good grades, and you'll be rewarded with a secure job. This is the path that's supposed to lead to a comfortable life, where you can retire without worry. Parents, teachers, and society all reinforce this idea, painting it as the safest and most reliable route to success. This traditional path promises stability, a steady paycheck, health benefits, paid vacations, and maybe even a pension at the end of your career. It's a life with fewer surprises, where financial security seems almost guaranteed if you just follow the rules. But is this really the road to true wealth, or simply a way to achieve comfort and predictability? Many people find themselves at a crossroads, wondering if there's more to life than just working for someone else. The modern career often trains us to follow instructions, perform repeatable tasks, and depend on a company for our livelihood. We become experts at fitting into systems, but rarely are we encouraged to think outside the box or take bold risks. We're taught to be reliable employees, to show up on time, and to do what's expected. But we're not usually taught how to become owners, leaders, or innovators. True wealth, however, is often built by those who create, who own, and who are willing to take risks. These are the qualities that lead to financial freedom and lasting success, qualities that aren't always nurtured in a typical job environment. The real difference lies in choosing to be an owner, not just an employee. Ownership brings not only financial rewards, but also the freedom to shape your own destiny and build something truly meaningful. Our brains are naturally wired to seek out comfort and predictability, gravitating toward routines that make us feel safe and secure. This is a deeply rooted survival instinct, passed down from our ancestors who needed stability to thrive. In today's world, a steady job delivers exactly that sense of security, offering a reliable paycheck and a clear structure to our days. The routine of going to work, receiving a paycheck, and knowing what to expect each week creates a powerful sense of order in our lives. It's comforting to know that as long as we follow the rules, our needs will be met. But this comfort can become a golden cage, quietly conditioning us to avoid risk and play it safe. Over time, we may start to believe that stepping outside this routine is dangerous or reckless, even if it means sacrificing our dreams or ambitions. We learn to trade our precious time for money, often seeing our hours as our only asset. The idea of working harder and longer becomes ingrained, and we rarely question if there's another way. The wealthy, however, think differently. They focus on building systems, investments, and businesses that generate income for them even when they're not actively working. This mindset allows them to break free from the time for money trap and create true financial freedom. For many of us, our jobs become a core part of our identities. We introduce ourselves by our job titles, and our sense of self-worth can become tied to our roles at work. This makes it even scarier to step outside the lines and try something new. The steady paycheck isn't just about financial security, it's also about psychological comfort. It reassures us that we're doing the right thing, that we're safe, and that we belong. So we stay, even if we're unfulfilled or restless, because the unknown feels too risky. The fear of losing stability can be stronger than the desire for change. But real wealth, both financial and personal, requires us to step beyond comfort, to embrace uncertainty, and to trust that growth happens outside the familiar. A century ago, wealth was built through ownership of land, tools, or businesses. Success meant creating value and controlling assets, not just clocking in. Today, most of us run on a treadmill, working hard, but not building equity. We don't own the companies we work for or the value we create. Our salaries are capped, while the real wealth flows to the owners. We're trained to be efficient cogs, not to build our own machines. The shift from ownership to employment has limited our upside. The treadmill keeps us busy, but rarely wealthy. The workplace breeds habits that keep us safe, but not wealthy. We fear failure, avoid risks, and wait for instructions, traits that stifle entrepreneurship. specialists in narrow fields. We miss the big picture needed to build something of our own. Wealth builders are generalists, connecting dots across disciplines. A steady paycheck leads to lifestyle inflation. Spending rises with income, leaving little to invest. We work for comfort, not freedom. These habits keep us earning and spending but not accumulating assets. To build wealth, we must break these patterns. Breaking free from financial limitations starts with a simple but powerful step: awareness. It's about recognizing that the mindset you've developed from your job, focusing only on earning a paycheck and following routines, may not be the path to true wealth or lasting financial freedom. Instead, it's time to question old beliefs and open your mind to new possibilities. Begin by educating yourself. Dive into books, listen to insightful podcasts, and watch webinars that teach you about investing, entrepreneurship, and building wealth. The more you learn, the more you'll realize how many opportunities exist beyond traditional employment. Shift your perspective to think like an owner. Treat a portion of your income as seed capital, money that can be used to build assets, invest in your future, and create streams of income, rather than just spending it on short-term needs. Start small and take action. Invest a little, launch a side project, or experiment with a new business idea. Get comfortable with taking calculated risks, knowing that every step forward is a valuable learning experience. Remember, each attempt, whether it succeeds or fails, teaches you more than any job ever could. These lessons are the building blocks of your financial independence. Surround yourself with a network of creators, entrepreneurs, and owners. Connect with people who inspire you to think bigger and support your journey toward ownership. When you're part of a community of builders, new opportunities and possibilities will naturally open up for you. True wealth begins the moment you start seeing yourself as a potential owner, not just a worker. Your financial story is yours to rewrite, one bold step at a time.